Along Route 66 in Carterville, Missouri, sits a tiny building on Main Street, showcasing the history of Superman.
See right back here, and that shows the era of Superman. In the 90s, he had long hair.
Larry Tamminen has collected the memorabilia for more than 30 years. He now displays most of that collection at his museum and ice cream shop.
I knew they made Superman ice cream, but I never saw it. And so I just said, if I could get that ice cream to Carterville, you know, you got to have something besides the collection. The ice cream was a real neat thing to have besides the collection as a kicker, and it goes good with, and the kids love it.
From ice cream to Superman, Larry has one more love, keeping the Mother Road alive.
You know, people right now are finding out, I'm talking about Joplin, Carthage, all the cities, Webb City, that Route 66 is a place of destination for people, and it wasn't in the 50s.
A place of destination for people like Railton and Ann Hill, traveling all the way from Melbourne, Australia to hit the Main Street of America for a stop on Main Street in Carterville.
Oh, I think I read about it in one of the booklets, and we saw it here and we thought, hey, it's time for an ice cream. It's the history of the road, it's the knowledge, you know, of the Depression era and how the people, you know, moved westward and so on and so forth.
And just like the history of Route 66, there's history behind every item in Larry's shop.
Little kids bought this costume because they seen him on TV for the first time. They wanted to be just like Superman, especially they wanted to fly, so what did they think they could do?
They could fly.
They think they could fly. No, they couldn't fly. but they thought they could when they put that costume on.
And unlike the kids hoping for superpowers,
okay, I'm going to show you something else, okay?
Some of Larry's memorabilia actually did fly, in from other countries.
Look at the handle.
Oh, it's a beer stein.
There you go, it's a beer stein. That's the best made piece in the set, and probably the lowest production piece.
Germany?
Germany, that's why it's the best made piece. Germans make really good things.
What's the S stand for?
And with the hype of action-packed superhero movies from Hollywood, the market for memorabilia also turns the page for comic book retailers. The owner of Hurley's Heroes Comics and Games in Joplin sees it firsthand.
I see some extra foot traffic from people that get interested in those properties specifically, at least.
And that property is always changing.
They've changed Superman so many times, it's ridiculous. I mean, in the 90s they killed him, and then for a while, in the early 2000s, he was actually two different people. There was a red Superman and a blue Superman, and they were both made out of electricity.
And with changes the Man of Steel has seen over the past several decades, there's always the potential for inaccuracies.
There's something drastically wrong with that poster. What is it, Supergirl?
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
Lady Liberty is holding her wrong hand up. Is that right?
How do you know this stuff?
Maybe we use X-ray vision to see through the mistakes, or maybe it's just about the joy collecting can bring.
It's a fun hobby. It never gets old. I still collect.
Truth, justice, and the American way. You know, everybody wants that.
Reporting in Carterville, Missouri, Tawnya Bach for CBS News.